Good evening, YouTube. How are we all doing? Trying a bit of an intro, bit of a different intro tonight. It's been a while since the last video, so I thought I'd have a go and do one tonight. So, as I said, doing a different intro. Let you see my ugly mug for a change. So let's turn around, dive straight in. Hello to everybody, all the regular watchers, and we'll turn around, dive in, and let's get started. So, bear with me. There we go. Well, what's new? What is new? First of all, Amori, how we doing? Ash, how's Ash tonight? Ben, just posted your seeds, Ben. They'll be with you shortly. First class. Who else is there? Ooh, God, the list. Dom, Breck, my friend Breck. I'm still not pronouncing it right, but I'm trying. Come on. Angie, how's Angie doing? More will come to me as we start, but let's start up this end, shall we? So I've worked out now on this phone that I can actually, there is a button on the top where I just literally slide my finger across it and it zooms. How cool is that? I don't even have to touch the screen. It's a little button on the side. Pretty cool. So what have we got seedling wise at the moment? We've got hidden in amongst this lot, which I really need to start fishing these out, because they're getting overgrown by moss. So a job for tomorrow, I think. These are VTI Platy cross VTI Burb. Right behind them we've got Splendid Diana cross Platy Carnivore offerings. To be fair, I'm amazed I got that many to germinate, but never a gift horse in the mouth, as they say, so I'm happy with that. Next to them we have Sumatrana, good turnout from Sumatrana, and next to them we have, what have we got? Move my big fat fingers. These are, I'll tell you in a second, Niagara. Happy with them. To be fair, I only had a few seeds and it looks like most of what I had have germinated. Back here we have Surantensis cross Northiana. These started off looking like they were going to, I was going to have a good germination rate off these, and then all of a sudden they crashed. But they've not stopped coming up yet, so they're still coming up, which I'm pretty happy with. These are Loei VTI. Tell you in a second. Loei VTI, Boschiana VTI, Barrio Candy. Them will be nice. Those are still germinating. These are Rocco Boschiana VTI M Pink VTI Candy Dreams. Again, Carnivore's offerings, old seed, I think, really, because within a couple of weeks of putting them in, they were literally, the seeds were disappearing, and that's normally a good sign that it's crap seed. Basically, it just dissolves. Old seed tends to just disappear before your eyes. Right next to them we've got Appendiculata, which I'm really happy with. These took the longest time to germinate, well over 2 months, probably about 13-14 weeks they took to germinate, near enough 3 months. Back here we've got a Zumier, which I've got to say is probably one of the best germinations I've ever had on seeds. These literally just came up like it was nobody's business, and these and those are exactly the same, and I'm not going to tell you what they are at the moment. I'll let them get a bit bigger and then I'll disclose that. And then we've got back here we've got Boschiana BE 3643 cross Sanguinea Orange. Those are doing really well. I need to repot them, get them out and get them repotted. So let's use this little zoom button capability that I've got here. Because somebody was asking me about seeds and what seeds I've got at the moment. So those are the ones that I'm actually hardening off, and then I've got propagator down there which is full, but I've found these things. Let me swap hands. 50p from IKEA for these bags, and they are absolutely fantastic. Stand by while I use two hands to open the zip. There we go. They are absolutely magnificent. Really good bags for keeping in humidity. We've got in here, we've got Campanulata. We've got those down there are Macrophylla cross Trusmiardiensis. However, I think I've been screwed with them seeds because they don't look good at all. They looked okay when they arrived, and I thought, okay. However, let me zoom in. These are, yeah, they just don't look good. They look like chaff, and I don't think there's anything even resembling embryos in that lot. So I will be absolutely amazed if anything comes from them. I really will. But you never know. There might be one or two. Even if, to be fair, of that cross, Macrophylla Trusmiardiensis, even if one or two of those were to germinate, I'd be happy. The others are what we've got here. Vici Burb cross Maxima Wavy. These are some of mine that I sowed the other day when I harvested them off when I cut the flower stalk down, and these do look really good. I mean, look at the embryos on these. Massive big embryos. I am expecting a good germination rate on these. I really am. So all you folks that have bought them on eBay, because they are on eBay at the moment, these are the ones you bought, the Maxima Wavy, and just look at the embryos on them. Absolutely fantastic. I am expecting a good germination rate on these. I really am. That's not no. So yeah, but I'll keep you posted on them. Right next door we've got, what are these? These are more Maxima, but these were sown. These were some early seeds when I was checking the pods to see if they were ready to harvest, and I believe I opened this pod slightly too early, and the seeds weren't, they were developed but they were quite white, So we'll see what happens. We'll see if anything actually comes of these, because the to be fair, the embryos look okay. These have been sown. These were sown a little bit. They've been, I think they've been put down about 2 or 3 weeks now. I think these are all seeds off that VCI burb stalk. These are VCI burb, LVB cross VCI. Who were these off then? LVB cross VCI. Oh, I know which ones these are. These don't look too bad actually. Really big, nice embryos. Expecting germination off these. There's a little bit of mould creeping up there, I think, and there. So I'm going to leave these out in the open for a while. The only drawback with these bags is if you don't open them and let the air in, you do get a little bit of mould creeping. So what's this one? VCI Bravo Eddie. VCI Burb Eddie. These are hopefully going to germinate, and we'll have some VCI Burb cross Eddie. Now that would be absolutely fantastic. So yeah, keep your fingers crossed for that one. I'll be majorly impressed if those germinate. So yeah, that's bag 1, which I'm pretty chuffed with. They're all looking good. And then down here we've got bag 2. Don't worry, we're going to get to the plants. I did just want to have a sneak peek and have a look at what's going on and see if there's any greenery in here anywhere. Nothing at the moment. This is bag 2. It's all looking, what are these? VCI Barrio Candy Red by VCI Barrio Candy Dreams. When were these sown? 27th of the 11th. Again, I can see little dots of mould here and there. So I think a light spritzing of hydrogen peroxide, 3%, should sort that out and just keep it at bay. So I'll after the video's ended, I'll do that. But I'm not going to bore you any longer with more seeds. So let's talk plants and let's get on with the plants, shall we? What have we got over here? So let me just wipe my hand because it's a little bit wet. First thing I want to show you, let me find out where I'm zoomed in or zoomed out. Let's zoom out. Okay, first thing I need to show you is this. Look at this. Wowzers. Let me turn it a little so you might be able to get a good look at it. Oh my days, check that out. Oh, what a plant. I absolutely love this plant. Look at that peristome. This, of course, is AMA-JB, cross Sungle Melancholy, cross Loei VCI, cross Boschiana. There's an older picture there, look. Goes nice and dark, but stays flared. What a plant. This was one of the Carnivoro plants, Carnivoro seeds rather, that I got last year. These were sown in March last year. Big old plant for, well, it's not even 2 years old yet, but really vigorous, and well, you can see puts out some nice big pictures, so I'm really impressed with that. Top shelf, Actually, let's look bottom shelf first, shall we? Because we've got some new additions down here. Pit Up Hangy Eye has decided to put out a nice little picture for us. I have waited so long for this, and it's not gonna set the world alight, is it? But I've waited a long time for that, so I'm pretty happy that that's finally put a picture out. Next to that, let's use this zoom function. We've got Nebularum Eddy, which is finally getting stuck in, and yeah, we've got growth, which I'm really happy with, because it had got very little when it arrived. It got very little in the way of roots, but we've got movement, which I'm absolutely over the moon. This one, this lone single seedling here, is the only one that I had germinate from a pod I won in an online auction, and it's Rob Cantley cross Maxima BE 3428 cross Roger cross VCI BE 3730, and that's the only seed that I had germinate, which I'm quite happy with. I've got one anyway. And here we've got the only two that I had germinate. I did have more, but only two survived, and these are LVB cross Sumatrana cross VCI cross Sumatrana. I think this Hose Mountains VCI. I've got two, one there and one there, but two's better than none. So right behind that, I've got four surviving Ulukalania. Yeah, I ain't even going to try and pronounce that. Ulux, I'll call them. I've repotted the little Hariana because it was struggling, so I decided, you know what, repot it, see what happens. What else we got here? Hamata ready, basil has put out a picture and is on its way to put out another one. So nothing really exciting about that one at the moment. It's still a bit meh, but I'm thinking give it a bit of time and it should look promising, but not as promising as this. Look at the colour of this thing. My God, it's almost black. It's so dark. I mean, on the camera kind of makes it look light, but it is actually so dark. This is you can tell from down here, this is a Rocco Boschiana. It's a Rocco Exotica cross. Have we got the, no, what number is it? It's number 2. I'll find out the full name of that in a minute. I do have a few more, so we'll have a look at them in a moment, in a bit. Up here we've got a little Eddy seedling, seed grown. Let's have a look, actually. Let's have a look at the old Velosa Hamata Velosa. How's she doing? Oh yeah, like the moss. Lovely red sphagnum, and it is growing. I'm really quite chuffed with that. And this is doing really well. We had a little hiccup to start with, where I thought I'd killed it, but it's bounced back and it's come back with a vengeance. It's really surprised me. Took it out of the Akadama Kanuma because it just wasn't happy at all in that. If you've got seedlings, small seedlings, kind of this size, do not under any circumstances, put them in Akadama Kanuma. They will die. They'll either die or they'll just sit there and they'll do nothing. It is not suitable for seedlings. It just isn't. Big plants, yes, by all means, and anything that's, you know, kind of this size onwards, yeah, they love it. Seedlings, definitely not. Up here we've got Vicio Eddie. It's been a bit slow, to be fair. It's slowed down, but it's all of a sudden it's picking up again. We've got a new leaf coming. CK Mollis, new leaf coming. This is a new addition. This is the BCP Trusmariensis. She's looking a bit ropey, but I'm hoping she's going to pull through. I'm not going to bag it. Reason being, I want it to fight a little, and if I see it start to go, if it starts to go downhill badly, I mean, at the moment, the growth point, sorry, crap camera work there. At the moment, the growth point is quite firm, so I'm not really worried. If that starts to go floppy, I'm gonna have to bag it. Macro's doing well. Nice new shiny leaf coming out. Nice shiny leaves there. I'm happy with that. Macro's doing really well. She's happy. Somebody who's actually finally oh, hello, what's going on here? Okay, that is not really, although it could be. I see, I believe that is a second growth point appearing just there. Let me zoom back out and then I'll take you right in and you might be able to get a better look at it. So if I go right here, yeah, is it a second growth point, or is it just the next growth point is coming out prematurely? It's definitely a growth point, whatever it is. And I'll just snap that leaf there. What an absolute plonker. What a plonker. We're all right, I haven't done it this side. Okay, so I've got to say, this is probably the single most frustrating plant I have ever owned. It really is the most frustrating plant. I really am tempted to just chop this plant up and bin it. It is Smilodon, and I paid a lot of money for this plant, and it's been nothing but trouble. It really has. It's been nothing but trouble. It's not happy anywhere I put it. It's an absolute pest magnet. So, mites. It's had mites. It's had thrips. As you can see from the leaves missing, terribly deformed leaves, like the one there. I mean, what's going on there? This one. The plant is 100% pest free. I have been over this plant with what you call it, an eye loop that magnifies like ridiculous. I can literally see the pores in the plant, in the leaves. I have been over that plant for best part of an hour. There is nothing living on that plant at all, not a thing. So what the hell is with all this stuff that's going on here? It had a little short spate where it put out decent leaves, and then we went back to this. It's been in the shade, it's not happy. It's been in full light, it's not happy. It don't matter where I put it in the shade, it's just not happy. I've put it there and it seems to be growing faster there than it's ever grown anywhere, so I've left it there. And now we've got, well, what looks like 2 growth points coming out. So the saga continues. We will see what happens next. I've no idea, but it makes for decent watching, doesn't it? So I don't know what to say about it. It just frustrates the hell out of me, because when I had it, it was a really nice plant. Put out some absolutely fantastic pictures, and it's just gone downhill since. Look at this baby. Oh wow, I love this plant. I really do love this plant. It is absolutely stunning. AMA cross Veitchii cross Burb. I think it is an EP plant, if I'm not mistaken. But I mean, look at it. Absolutely fantastic little plant. One of my favourites. Let's move along. Along. Veitchii, black lip cross. There's only 1 or 2 of you lucky enough to have got your hands on one of these. I think I've only sold 1, but that's what you can expect. Wow. Looking good and growing fast as well. Growing really fast. I think this other one is slightly more striped. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Loving that. That is the Veitchii Candy. It's Veitchii Candy cross Veitchii Black Lip. The actual candy parent, unbelievable, fantastic. And this one, look at the stripes on this. This is Veitchii Barrio Candy BB. Still no idea what the BB stands for. If anybody can enlighten me. Veitchii Barrio MEP. This one is leaf jump as well. Fully dripped, as my son would say. It's fully dripped. Fantastic plant. This one is just going to be striping hell. Luckily, luckily or unluckily, I didn't have many seeds off this. Look at that. I think I only had about 20 seeds to sow, because they were in high demand, and I managed to get 20 seeds. And of the 20, I only had 4 germinate. But 4 is enough. I'm happy with whatever I can get, really. And so, as long as I can get something that I can breed with, I will be a happy chappy. Eddie is looking really nice. Fantastic. Love this picture. Right next to that, we have Nebularum. Just settling in. Looks happy enough. Here we have Burb villosa. Let me get this side. This thing literally hasn't disappointed at all. What a plant. It's there you go. I'd say that's a leaf jump. It's done 2. It's done this one here that he's printed out a picture, and then he's gone boom, he's put another one. Very happy plant. And it's just, I mean, look at the picture, leaf to picture ratio on this. amazing. It's really really got its head down and started motoring on, and I think it may have something to do with what I've got it potted in. I think it's something to do with that, because I've got it potted in a mixture of coir, is that how you say it? Coir, coir, perlite. There's some coconut, there's some cocoa husk, little cocoa husk chunks in there, and a little bit of pumice and a little bit of Akadama Kanuma, and it's a very, very, very loose mix, and it seems to really like it. I mean, well, there you go, proof's in the pudding, isn't it? It's going like the clappers. LVB VMV Eddie, she's looking good. So glad I bought this plant, so glad. Another big leaf there, hopefully a nice big picture, and we got a new leaf there as well. Happy plants. 3734 doing the business, waiting for a new one off. Oh, there it is. Yeah, new picture on the back there. Looking good. Right, what have we got in the BE pile, so to speak? The Trusmariensis Rob, since potting it into the cocoa husk, big improvement. Same with this one. This one was really going downhill, and I think, if I'm honest, I think this one had been overwatered. Let's see if I can zoom you in a bit. There you go. I think this one had been ever so slightly overwatered, because it went on a bit of a downer. So I repotted it into the cocoa husk, let it dry out for a few days, and it's picked up. It's now putting out a new leaf. Same with the Rob Cantley Lowii. This one's bouncing back as well. They've all gone through a bit of a phase of not growing. They were growing really well, and then they went through a phase of kind of slowing right down. Not quite sure why. So you'll notice the Velosa Vichis, the Velosa Vichi Gold, the Striped, and the other gold I've repotted. Where are they? Here. 4606, 4606 and 4605. I've repotted them just to see if it's going to make any difference. I'm hoping it does, and then I'll know, and I'll repot some of the other ones as well. But we'll see how we go. Slimer, he's looking okay. Big one down here. She's also working, or he's also working on another one down there, and another one here. Oops, nearly snapped that one off. Put it in there, that's it, out of the way. And we've got one over the back there as well. Lowii Edwardsiana down here. Let's zoom you in a little. See if I can do this, see if I can work this. Go on, there we go. Looking nice, Lowii Eddie. I wish I hadn't just done that. I just pressed stop, which means I've now got to go and try and join these two videos together in a minute. Never mind, we'll carry on. We will carry on. What else we got over here? Velosa Rob. Looking good. Truncata peltata lowii. Yeah, I think it is now acclimatized, and it's starting to we're starting to see some growth, which I'm really happy with. We've got a few more new additions. Let me just move you around here. Up here we've got Truncata peltata edwardiana. This arrived last week, so it's been bagged because it was it needed a bit of help, shall we say, but it looks like it's doing really well. And then in here we've got, because they were really small, undulatifolia cross Hariana, and then we've got peltata yellow phantom cross macrophylla, and then at the end here we've got Velosa cross, what is that, Velosa cross Eddie? No, Velosa cross Lowii, sorry. They're all doing really well, really happy. Oh, bang me head off the light. And keep treading on. Let me move some crap from around my feet here for a second. Bear with me, because I'm just tripping over stuff. Let me move that across there. Move that across there. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. Be with you in a second. Right, okay. Move that. Move that. There we go. Didn't want that to happen, but hey ho. So down here we've got also in the bag. What's in the bag? I hear you say it is peltata yellow phantom cross Hariana. Peltata yellow phantom cross Hariana. And then we've got Rob Cantley. It's another new addition. And here we have Campanulata, which she's looking a bit ropey, but it's coming round. It's coming round. Don't worry. We will bring it back. So those are all new additions. What we got new over here, besides the big flower stalk out the road. All the truncatas are looking really, really good. Got to thank Penda. Big shout out to Penda. Sorted me out, Clippiatas. He's the man. Thank you, Penda. So my Clippiata collection is now up to 5. I'm well impressed with that. Very happy, very happy. Let's get this plant from around my feet before I trip over it. And then you'll hear lots of cursing and swearing and gnashing of teeth. Yes. Jeff Wong. There is a new picture on the Jeff Wong Hariana. There you go. It's going to be toothy. Most definitely going to be toothy. There you go, look. That's my biggest one. It's really taking off, that one is. I've got a few more here. They're all catching up. But the trunks, the ones I've got to... I'm just amazed at these truncatas. They are really, really coming on. Really coming on. I just love the leaves. I don't know what it is. As soon as I see truncata leaves, I've just got to have them. I have to have the plant. Like this one here, this Singapore Botanical Gardens. Didn't really need it. Saw that leaf, and I was like, I've got to have that. Do I need another truncata in my life? Probably not. But I can already tell. I can already see there's a slight difference in that leaf compared to some of these leaves, with the V. When you look at that leaf there, the lack of the depth of the V. I don't know, it might just be me talking at my horse, but the other thing is, look at that picture. Check this out. The mouth on that. Wowzers. Is that a white peristome? Nah. No, it's just red flush. Do I have a white peristome with a... There we go. That is truncated D, red flush, cross, truncated D, white peristome. Not showing a great deal at the moment, peristome wise. How about this one? This one's put on a bit of size. What we got here? Sorry if you're not a truncator lover, such as I am. Yeah, these pictures are... oh, that's looking impressive. Pretty toothy as well, really, for a trunk. Impressed with that. Really impressed with that. Look at that. You see what I mean now about the difference in leaves? Clear difference. Oh, I don't know what it is, sorry folks. As soon as I see those truncata leaves, mate, I have got to have them. Very similar to this. This is our good old friend Rob Burb, who's graced us with his presence. There you go, Rob. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I wish they'd stay bright green. Albeit I don't mind the bronze colour, but they'd look far better bright green, I think. Far better. Anything new down here? Oh, yeah. We've got a Roger Babedi just about to open. Anything else? Any more for any more? Not much really. We got Rechoy Burb there. So, swinging round. Oh, we've got a new one popped here. This is Platykyla Fusca, I believe. If I was corrected by several people, because I bought this originally as pure platy. That's what I bought it as, and it was a small plant when I bought it, and it wasn't until it started putting some size on and I posted a picture and somebody went, yeah, that's not pure platy, that is Platykyla. There was a debate that it was Platykyla dactylifera or Platykyla Fusca, I believe it was, or even Platykyla stenophila, but it wasn't pure platy. So I'm not going to argue. It is what it is. I will wait until it puts uppers out, and then I'll decide. I already know it'll put nice uppers out, but if I don't know what it is, then it's no good for me to breed from, because I can't breed with unidentified plants. Basically, what I'm going to put, VGI cross, no ID. That ain't going to work. So, unfortunately, it will probably go to, I don't know, anybody who wants it, really. It's a shame because it's a nice plant and it's just starting to vine. There we go, just starting to go. But we'll see what the pictures look like. I mean, I do have the BE number. It's BE3138, which shows it as pure platy. But anybody you talk to, Dom from Red Leaf, basically said no, it's not pure platy, it's platy with integration. So there you go. It is where it is. Never mind. I've got a pure platy there I can work with, I'm sure. Should I need to. Not that I'm desperate, but we've got a new picture on Trunk Eddy. Now that's looking mighty fine, isn't it? Wow, look at the neck on that peristome. Outstanding. All the Supernova seedlings are doing really well. This one especially, 2 leaf jumps, one after the other. This one as well, 2 leaf jumps, one after the other. And I've just noticed that VCI Lowy Rob is just popping a picture there, and I'm hoping above hopes that it will be a beautiful picture, because the last one was a little funky and looked it was a real dog of a picture. So I'm hoping this one turns out to be something better. I can't really fight my way through. Oh, sorry. I can't really fight my way through what I've made here. I've made a bit of a blockage with plants. This is, I thought I'd show you this. This is my latest, this was the EP, one of the EP plants. It is VHIM cross platykyla. Now I bought this purely for breeding. When you look, I mean, you look at the pictures. The lowers ain't bad actually, but I can already guess what the uppers are going to look like. I mean, you look at that. Imagine that, an upper picture with that flared. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's just, it boggles the mind. It really does. And I've actually seen pictures on these very plant, lower pictures, that were far stockier than this. I mean, this is an inter. Yeah, it is. It's inter going into upper. And the actual lowers on this plant were really stocky. They were really tubby little pictures. So I've got a few options with this. I really want it to flower, because I'm not sure what it is, but I really want it to flower. But it's now really just, it's obviously acclimatized now, and it's just getting going. So we've got another, that'll be another inter off that's coming on there. And then this one, what's this one? I think this one will be an upper. Even though the tendril looks like it's coming out the front, I think by the time that is formed fully, we will have the first upper. And it's really showing a lot of movement over the last week, so I'm really happy with that. It looks like it's got its clogs on, and it's ready to dance. Stand by. This one has lost its hook. Bear with me a second while I put the hook back on the pot before the pot decides to do a header. There we go. Let's move across. Let's move across to here. Oh, that was me. That wasn't a fault. We've got in here, can I move these across at all? I don't think I can. Damn. That one might. There you go. And that one will. We've got in here, that is Black Miracle. which is just starting to vine. But what I'm looking at over here is the Nebularum cross Maxima. Pendle put me straight again. But yeah, it's just now started. It's finally got its acclimated, and it's uncurling the leaf, so I'm really happy with that. It's got its. But what's caught my attention is, check this out. Wow! Oh, it's popping as well. This is Candy cross. It's Marud cross Candy. And if the last picture was anything to go by, I am hoping, above hopes, that it's going to be as good as, or if not better, than this over here. But it looks to me like it's been stuck on that leaf and it's curled its head in. So we might have to just push it behind there, try and see if it'll straighten itself up. We'll see. It's going to be very flared by the looks of it. What else we got in here? Loei Vici, BE's best clone. Oh, we've actually got some exudate. Check it out. Oh wow, exudate. My first proper exudate. I've had little drops, but never anything that big. I'm buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. Rob Mollis. And oh, yeah, I'm stuck on that. Over the back here, we've got good old Babetti. Oh, look at that. Ain't that something else? Love this plant. Absolutely love this plant. That is fantastic. Open back down there. It's safe. Stand up, you bugger. That's it. Dig him in. That is it working on another one? Yeah, working on another one down here. New leaf coming out there. Oh, hang on. I see a basil. Oh yeah. Nice. Nice basil in the nice basil in the Loei Vici. Stunning. Oh, I'm well chuffed with that. And I've also got basil, big basil now, in the Vici Trusmodiensis. Sweet. All we need now is another, hang on, I'm hooked up to something here, don't want to snap it. All we need now is another basil to pop up in here on the Truncata Loei giant. That would be phenomenal. Which I've tried to preempt it by air layering that one and taking that off. So we may get one, we may not. We'll see. We will see, as they say. So let's move across. Truncata Campanulata, Vici the Wave, Song of Melancholy, Clippiata is working on another whopper. That was this last one. And they're just getting better and better and better. Look at the bright orange hair on this. Check that out. It's like velvet. It actually feels like velvet. When you go up there, it looks like a big old dick. Sorry. Rob Cantley. Hello, Rob. How we doing? Yes, I do talk to my plants. Vichai Burb. This is the one that had the flower stalk, and now the stalk is finished and it's finished flowering. It's back to putting out nice big pictures. Very impressive. Everything's looking pretty cool. Another new Vichai there. New AMA just forming. Move this across. Burbs. Got one there. Another one there. We've got another. We have another basil on Mammoth there, and sorry, the basil that I took from Mammoth, which is down there, has now, oh, hang on, also produced a basil. So we've got basils all round on Mammoth. Maxima Dark cross Trismardiensis. Looking stunning. I don't know if I showed you this lot on the last video, but I've now got the majority of last year's seedlings into some sort of what's the word? It's now kind of organised chaos rather than chaos, but everything seems way happier all down there and all up here, and it gave me a bit more perspective as to actually how many plants I've actually got in here. There's a few. There is a few. Nice. Ow, bang me head again. So, we've got, what have we got to come? We've got Paloenensis seeds. We've then got Spathulata edwardsiana seeds. There's some Spatheddy, there's Spatheddy cross Eddy, Spatheddy cross Eddy, Spatheddy cross Lowioi, Spatheddy cross Lowioi Boschiana, Spatheddy cross Appendiculata. Oh god, there's Spatheddy cross everything. But the seeds are, yeah, they're looking good. They are looking good. And these, which were done literally a couple of weeks ago, are swelling really nicely. So good things. Even the Paloenensis, which I thought may have been a little too far gone, it looks like the Paloenensis may have took as well. So well happy with that. Well happy. Right then, shall we call it a day? And I'll put a tack in this one, and we will come back and have another go a little later, and I'll do another video. How does that sound? Oh, and once I've moved all the crap off the floor and I can walk, oh, I hadn't noticed that. Nice. Peltata Lowioi Vichai Lowioi, and tenuous Eustacia tenuous. Putting out a few new pictures. That's what I mean. When I say everything's slowed down and then all of a sudden, boom, it's picked up again. Then it's slowed down. It almost goes in kind of cycles. Oh, I've got this sorted out as well down here. So we've got a load more seedlings down here as well. And down here, oh, this is what I meant to show you. Let me move the fogger for a start. Check this thing out. I don't know if the camera's going to do it justice, but look at the size of this. It's bigger than a Coke can. Let me get a grip of it. Hang on. The size of this thing. It's a beast. Sibianensis Marilliana. It's bigger than my hand, and I've got big hands. Well, you can see how big it is. This thing is a whopper. It's grown while it's been on the floor down there, so it has made a massive difference in size to it being down there. While it's had something to rest on. So pictures that are resting on something do grow bigger. There it is. Right, I'm going to call it a day, and I'll go and mess with this and edit this and get it uploaded for your viewing pleasure. And I'll hopefully speak to you all very soon. Please like, subscribe, share, but more than anything, subscribe, please. If you haven't subscribed, then you're just you know, you follow me and you watch the videos, but you haven't subscribed, please, I can't ask you enough. Please just subscribe. I'm at 450 now. I just want to hit that 500 mark. As I said, personal achievement goal unlocked. 500 subscribers would make me really happy. You know, and it don't cost you anything. Don't cost you a penny. You can just push the button, forget about it. It's not like I'm going to be knocking at your door and asking for handouts. Just a subscription. That's all I'm asking. Anyway, that's enough from me. I'm going to carry on and go and sort this lot out. And I wish you all a very, very good night. And hopefully a very good the rest of your week. I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.